Hello and welcome to this Christmas update from my model railway room. In the beginning of this year, I started to build a Fremo double O gauge module called Arisweg, which is based on the Arisweg station on the West Highland line. This double O gauge module, I attended the Fremo meeting at Rottgau in the May this year, and this was the first time this module was presented to the public. It is still only plywood, no scenery done, but it's operational. Then during the late spring and summer, I concentrated on my N-scale Great-britN modules. I painted the outside of the modules in brown, and I continued with the work on my Lordu station. I have redone the platform canopy on my atom stack laser and built it. I also included some platform lighting, which is operational. And at the 1st of November, we held a Fremo Great-britN meeting here in the town where I live. We are quite a small group and only 2 of us owns modules, and we assembled all of our modules to, I think, quite impressive modular layout. Also, some friends from the Fremo NA group of the Frankfurt area joined us and assembled a NAE modular layout too at this meeting. After that meeting, I had some hardware problems. First, my Raspberry Pi I have used to run JMI on it get faulty and didn't run properly, which I replaced with a new one. After this, my digital command control center became erratic, made some stupid things. I can't think why. So I bought a new digital command station. My old DCC command station was an Ulmbrock Basic, and now I bought a Digitrax Sapphire Express. There is a small problem with the Sapphire Express because it's got problems with dispatching DCC addresses to handheld throttles, maybe only to non-Digitrax handheld throttles, but here at Fremo we mainly use our own designed DCC Loconet throttles, or we use Ulmbrock handheld throttles, which are fully Loconet compatible and should work. But I found out that after a firmware update on the Digitrax Sapphire Express this is not longer possible, but I got in contact with Digitrax and they sent me an older firmware version and I installed this on my command station and now I can use my handheld throttles. I also can use my Raspberry Pi in conjunction with the Digitrax Sapphire. After our modular meeting in November, I also started with a small landscaping project on my N-scale layout, because on behind one of my modular curves there was a gap between the scenery and the background, and I built a filler which I can put in between my modules and the background. It's at the moment only the basic scenery, but in the future I will improve the scenery to get a better effect. On my American style HO layout I haven't done much. I added an fiddle yard in the beginning of the year, which will represent the end of the branch line, and that's all I've done on my American HO's layout. On my British narrow gauge layout I haven't done nothing since last year, and on my American HO and 30 layout I restarted recently the project. During the year I haven't done much on it, but the last 2 weeks I constructed the benchwork for this second segment and the connecting segment for the new one and the old one I plan to build in the next few weeks. So for next year my plan is to attend a bit more FREMO meetings, maybe in March at a regional meeting here in the Frankfurt area with my friends, and in the autumn I will join a planned double O gauge FREMO meeting at Rottgau. I hope that I could proceed with my scenery on Arisweg. But this will tell the future if I'll proceed. At the end of this video I will show you some clips from the Rottgau meeting and the Great-britN meeting, and also give you a short overview over my HO and 30 layout. So I wish all of you a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year, and stay safe. Here is my HO and 30 layout with some old Bachmann Amfleet N-scale coaches. These are for a future project for which I will collect rolling stock. The station building I've drawn on Bogecut, and I have redone an older version which I was not satisfied with which I was not satisfied, and I also put in some temporary buildings. And this is a benchwork for a second section. I cut it with my laser cutter or from 3mm MDF. and these in the space between these two segments I will insert a connecting segment, and here I will, this is the place for the future fiddle yard. I will reuse my 009 fiddle yard, which will get a docking place here, so that I can put in the fiddle yard when I want to run trains on the 830 layout, and when not in use I can place the fiddle yard on the 009 layout. Der wurde hingefickt. Hä? Moment. Welches Problem meinst du? Nee, du kannst.